Must be the Istanbul bus simulator, and this game will be called BUSİM X for this one. If we try to gotta be playing for this game, this is absolutely contains around 3 models between it. So the first off, I'm the SCP team in the battle for this game. So inside of all of these things, I don't want to sound the alarm of every some kind of these ones. So before, if you just gonna be watching of this video, there are weapons available for violators. Now pretty possible that the buses will be against the spawnings for this as well. So let's get to be safely guided to get all the way for the safety and against for this for various staffs as well. So the meantime, this isn't gonna be to take as well. The coach buses or city coach buses have spawned, and that we probably using for the Cetra, the German buses, as pretty possibly to do so. So we're absolutely gonna be to try to get all the way for down here. So at least this is where I spawn. That must be the SCP-NTF Site 69. We possibly that where it contains for the FBI's everywhere to do so. Other kinds of buses were possibly totally missing. So I'm gonna be getting all the way inside, and let's just gonna be having for such a quick tour. Even though there must be a Mercedes Sprinter, which is absolutely for the German viewers only. And this time, we're gonna be getting around inside using by the Cetra, the K selections by the city liner as well. So you can use for manual transmission for every kinds of manual transmission buses that we're gonna be used to do so. So let's gonna be trying to take around for the city, I guess. We drive safely and responsibly. I guess in a country called Istanbul, for just gonna be to drive around for here. Istanbul is gonna be to do like this one is gonna be to try it against. What country is this? Istanbul for just gonna be going onto the left side of the road, which is possibly dangerous to drive around here. And again, for another bus station, we have been arrived here. So if this is absolutely in the case, I'm just gonna be driving safely and responsibly to drive against really safe to do so. There must be every 3 models of this game we possibly have. And another one will be leading on to the gas station into a dead end. So the left side of the road, this isn't Indonesia, this is Istanbul, or Istanbul for just as well. For just gonna be getting all the way 5 manual gear transmission and about for the Allison transmission. And there must be some kind of an acknowledged bridge. Where's the line should we have? For the right side, what is absolutely, there must be the Autobus Terminale. And we absolutely have for any Indonesian buses for around for here, for just gonna be going on here. Right there into these bus stations, where the car parkings is even possible. So without further ado, so I just absolutely went into the wrong way. The accelerations is very slow, but possibly I'm gonna be going for the right side of the road, and which is possibly to do so that we already learned for. So it is gonna be the end of this video very soon, but very far yet that I'm gonna be getting all the way for down here. I don't really think if I just driving too fast or driving too fast and against speeding as well. So I should be able to get nicked for flipping down the bus. And then we just small things, I guess. This bus is too bouncy, and this is where it's the cursed feeling that I just about for is cursed moment. It's too soft to drive this bus, and again, for just gonna be going on to sequential bus transmission. The Allison transmission doesn't really exist for 5 manual gear transmission, so I suggest I'm gonna be using the sequential. possibly that we just jump back into the left side of the road, which is possibly that we're gonna be headed all the way back into the left side of the road. So I'm possibly to do so, we're gonna be headed all the way back here to that way. So where have I been? So which is probably to do for the right side of the road. So the entry will be about for the left side. I can pretty sure. I think this is the right side of the road. So we just accidentally made things unsafe. So we just possibly to do like we never able to say. This isn't gonna be to take around for this exit. Much as more buses around for here. And I just did myself for a red line in order to overheat the bus. There must be many Cetra buses we have here. And some kinds of buses are stuck and against some kind of a wrong order. And about for these, there is no London buses over here that I can see the Maxwell inside over here. So we eventually jump off the bus. And that must be the Man Lions City, which is a hunting status, and against this one. So this bus is absolutely the fastest, the playground bus as well. So let's gonna be driving for the playground bus, which is the Forza Horizon viewers may be seeing for this even moment. So let's gonna be trying to drive all the way for down here. So even that is gonna be starting for in service, which is I just eventually pretend that must be the Autobahn, which is gonna be blasted all the way for this one in Istanbul or Istanbul as well. So let's gonna be trying to head it over way and for the stop for a top speed mayhem and made it all the way into this bus station. So, which is I allegedly arriving to this, and many of the city coach buses around for here, or the city liner buses as well. And the next way is BUSİM as well, for just gonna be to do like for just we're gonna be going for all the way for down here. Eventually, this isn't gonna be to take around for used to be. So we just gonna be to take around for just used around for the intersection. Wait, this should be able to lead me into prison. So I'm gonna be checking out for what is inside of this. Before we arrive, we're gonna be in for this one here. Istanbul is absolutely the country. Istanbul is for absolutely what the country is. There must be a prison area or a police departure in without for this one. So even for this some kind of for this around for here, what is actually that it should be gonna be to start on the red line, which is gonna be sounding alarm of this one selection and about for getting around for this bus. So before we're gonna be getting back, I wanted to make sure in about for 5 minutes or 12 minutes later. So we're gonna be getting out of hand instead of left driving for this one, instead of left driving for the sides of the road. So let's gonna be get right back here until this isn't gonna be to do what it takes to be. And because of all of the sudden, the alarm won't be able to go off until the player did it. And because of this only one thing, because this must be actually the fastest bus we ever seen for this entire life, and because what I just actually do is to making left side of the road for we guess for violating for just a little bit for very much. So let's gonna be parking inside of this one. So we're gonna be checking out inside of that Internationale bus stop as well. So Internationale bus station will be gonna be inside here. And I'm gonna be making sure I'm going to link in description in about for this game. There's Maxwell inside of the bus station for the Internationale. And because since we're inside of the selections, there must be cafes and everything as well. So look at these words and about for this only one thing. So I'm gonna be capturing around for this one when I was making a video. And finally, I'm in officially neutral to get back into this only one day. So if where I started and around for this one for the SEP NTF Site 69, which is I'm gonna be headed back into manual transmission. So let's gonna be checking out for this only one day. So we just do like this one, and because unfortunately that I just saying too much of this, and because without further ado to get out of their way, even for that, like we're gonna be returned instead of the autobahn that we're gonna be to do so. The bus is absolutely over here. The ST lobby is gonna be right behind for this one, in because of the going all to the straight. And let's just gonna be return, and we will end of this video for a literally right now. So I'm gonna be link a description of this game down below, and it has Forza Bus for all the way for inside of this right now. So if you enjoy for about for this one video, now make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, and the game link will be in the description down below. So I don't want to able to touch that some kind of for a tour liner for this one. This isn't a tour liner for this one. That is the Mercedes Sprinter. I jump off the bus, and that is all that I just believe that we're gonna be to do for its next videos in the upcoming weeks. And then this another video will be coming in the next couple of weeks to go. And thanks for watching and about for this video. So this is Turbo Concept in the flesh signing off, and thanks for watching. Now we're gonna be see you all into our next bus driving video.